Comrades, I am Admiral Andre and welcome back to Realpolitiks. Let's see today what adventures await us with Turkey. So let's go straight away and see what are we doing. Global hunger, we still have to try and keep up with this funding project. That's the cheap one. The Mars one, of course, we said we were not doing, so we can just ignore that one. A computer virus has originated from Brunei for some reason. Computers throughout the entire high-tech world were hit by a brilliant malicious virus that came out of some developing country. I'm sure Brunei will object to that label. Chaos and enormous losses occurred. Now, are we counted? Yes, we are counted as one of the high-tech world members, so that's at least a compliment. But now, what's the consequence? Not quite sure. They didn't really identify that. Due to the terrorist threat, the so-called war on terror has been declared by the civilized world. Would you like to be a part of it? Well, I think we probably should. If we say it's not our fight, we will lose some score. However, this means we need to get ready for some battles in various places. I'm just wondering if we'll actually be able to take part in it, because some of the places might require transports to get to. I'm not sure if that's how it works. I can't quite remember this war on terror thing. But let's try anyway. If we fail, then of course we'll experience an attack on our territory. But hopefully we can avoid that. So keep paying for that. Let's just pause for a moment. What is the state of our military? We can still expand a little bit. We do have 2 transports, but we do not have the ability to get new ones, of course. We need the transporter technology, which is still, to me, a little bit unobtainable, really. I'm not sure why they make it that difficult to get. We are on the import side of the arms industry, so unfortunately we can't just buy one. So sometimes the game does offer you the ability to buy some, but that doesn't always happen. At any rate, let me just hold on here. There were some more comments on the last video from Comrade Must I, and I just want to see if there's anything I need to pay attention to right now. Okay, well, there's a few things here. I can just mention them. The one thing is about the cores, which we don't have, but there's nothing to say there. We just don't have them. The other thing is, let's just have a look. The World Market Center under the unique research. That's something we should strive for, and I think that's a good idea. Let's just have a look at that. World Market Center, that gives us 2 additional stock market slots, so this will be very good. Another thing that could be a good point here is, if a country is in the world hit list, so to speak, which for example North Korea is, then we can attack that country and perhaps force a change on it politically, or liberate some provinces, or various other tactics. We don't necessarily have to conquer anything, because of course then we are the enemy. But since it is essentially sanctioned by the UN, we can get some easy score from that by doing that. Of course, some of the big ones like the US, we can't do that right now. They are gonna whip us so badly we'll never recover. But we have to be strategic about that. So, for example, Pakistan is also a possibility. But, you know, we can investigate those. It's just something to keep in mind. So for that, again, Comrade Must I say thank you. You are certainly living up to your role as the new Minister of the Interior for Turkey. Anyway, right now I think we have to focus on the terrorism threat. Very soon there's going to be the option to attack the terrorists, and then I need some extra weapons and armor and things here, because I don't think we're ready for that yet. This is costing us, of course, so we have to be a bit careful here. Let's buy 5 more tanks and hope for the best. I'm wondering when this terrorism thing is going to happen. But in any case, for this episode, then that will probably be the main way that we can expand our score. But of course, once that's done, we can start fighting some of these countries that have been troublemakers. So big exports have been implemented, so that should give us a tiny bit more money there. And unfortunately, there's negative growth again, because primarily due to the world economy situation. Of course, our interventionism and taxes are also still too high, but we can't do anything more about that at the moment. So let's see, is there anything else we can research? Wait, I just want to see what our tasks are again. Improve the GDP, that's just going to happen over time, hopefully if we stay the course. Then the main energy source, we have to activate the green energy focus, but that is quite an expensive project. Hold on, why are you still going? I'm busy here. Anyway, there's another thing done. That's the financial one that we have been waiting for a long time. So now we get a new task. Choose your destiny and, or no, has this one been done? No, this is the one that's just been finished. We finally chosen our destiny as Turkey, and we are now on the financial sector supremacy path. So we should get a new one. There we go. It's too quiet around here. Ready up the generals and let's go to war. Now, I don't think that actually will count for the terrorist thing. So we're going to have to attack somebody that's been a bit naughty, like North Korea. I'm not sure if we could actually take North Korea, but if we just do our research, I'm sure we can achieve something there. Other than that, we need to get new stock members into the market here. So let's just have a look. What about Russia? How is our relationship with Russia? Not too terrible, I think. In the last episode, we actually improved it a little. So let's invite them. It's a bit more money. It's not a lot, but it helps. Let's see, who else? The UK, perhaps? Yes, let's take a chance and invite them. And of course, we have to make sure that we pay the action points to improve the market involvement here. So Russia was a good choice. Let's just see if the UK was also a good one. And it certainly was. That's even better than Russia. China just needs a bit of attention. The US is now the weak link here. Well, really along with China. So we'll just have to keep a lookout on those relationships. But in any case, that's something we can work on. Right now we have to choose our next research. And let's just go back to the projects or the tasks. It's only the green energy focus that is a research project related to our tasks at the moment. But we can actually, well, no, we can technically begin researching the World Market Center, but we don't have enough money at the moment. The city pyramid as well. Let's just have a look in the economy. We can start going towards green energy focus, but again, we'll have to wait a bit for more money to accrue here. No, I don't want more interventionism. I want to reduce it. Transport hubs. Oh, good grief. Digital bureaucracy. Taxes income will actually go up. I'm not sure how that works. This is a good thing. We've done this before, but does that mean we get more taxes from the same tax rate, essentially? Or does it mean our tax rates will be higher? Because that's not what I want. Technically, it means, as far as I understand the digital bureaucracy, it's improving the effectiveness. So we should not have to raise taxes by 3% to get the extra money. This is by cutting out the inefficiencies. Anyway, there's no money for these things at the moment. What about immigration? Population growth, there is some unhappiness, but the personal control target will go down. And more people equals more taxpayers. So I think let's do this. We don't have to go all the way with immigration, but some small level of immigration will certainly be very welcome. We can also begin implementing internal politics advancement level 3. That doesn't cost anything. We're just working with the largest companies to increase average wages, and that will actually lead to more human development. So actually, hold on, stop there for a moment. What about this one? Education industry cooperation. That's more GDP growth. There is a maintenance cost to this, including a not insubstantial or unsubstantial monetary payment. But I think this might be worth it. Education programs are strictly designed to produce more industrial experts and workers. And GDP growth has been our Achilles heel for a while now, so I think we need to do that. Then let's continue. Let's just see if we can't get some more troops here. Those attacks are coming very soon. Don't have to go overboard, just a few more jets and a few more infantry units perhaps. This is the cheaper one. Yes, let's do that. All of them. War between China and India again. This is not going to go well for India, I imagine. They'll probably lose some more territory here. So I think we are witnessing the decline of India. Also, let's just pause for a moment. I see Armenia is tempted to leave us, and I'd like to avoid that if possible. So this is very cheap. We can do this easily. I think we might also try making an investment. That will also help, if it pays off, I should add. So what else can we do at the moment? I think we're just waiting for the global hunger thing and for the terrorist thing to strike, which is going to happen soon, I imagine. But while we're waiting, let's just have a look at this. Pakistan is in the hit list here, but let's just have a look in the UN. What does that mean? Attack, anti-warmonger. International justification for a military conflict. So it doesn't say what we're allowed to take from that conflict, but it does say we're allowed to initiate it. So if we keep the, how can I say, the settlements at the end of the war relatively light, then we shouldn't accrue too much warmonger through that. Can we take Pakistan though? That's the other question. 21, 15 and 15. Now of course this doesn't tell us anything about the, well it does actually if we just mouse over and have a look at the figures there, the stats. Infantry plus 8, armor plus 3. Now what does this mean exactly? Infantry plus 12. I assume that means their attack strength against those units. Plus 6 against aircraft. So you can see the aircraft has the most against other aircraft, so I think that does make sense. But do we have enough to take them? Let's just do a comparison of armor. So 15 units of armor and it's 12, 7 and 6. 12, 7 and 6, so it's basically exactly the same. What about the infantry? 10, 5 and 4. 8, 3 and 2. So our infantry is a bit better than theirs. What about the aircraft? 10, 12 and 12. It's the same exactly. And we don't have nearly as many units as they do. So I think we're going to actually struggle against Pakistan, which is not a good thing. We are not as powerful as I would like us to be. And this is because essentially of our, let's just go to the military, this arms imports path that we are on. We can go further down it and basically get some more modifiers there, which is not a bad thing. But if you really want to go the military path, you have to become an arms producer. You see, there's so many more options for that. So I'm not sure about that. Also the question is, if we keep on this path, the import path, do we ever get to build transporters? Because I don't see that option anywhere. So that really does limit us there. But okay, we're not really planning to go attack somebody across the ocean. Well, what about North Korea? They're probably even worse. Let's just have a look. 14, 10 and 10. 12, 7 and 6. Let's just, don't have to go all the way back. 12, 7 and 6, it's the same. 10, 5 and 4. 8, 3 and 2. So the infantry is quite strong on our side. But is it enough to actually win against North Korea? They are not in a block, it seems. What information can we get about them? They are certainly totalitarian. We are authoritarian, so I guess we are leaning towards their system of governance, but there is a difference. You know what? I think, oh dear, is it worth it? Should we do this? This is going to hurt us when the terrorists start attacking. But I am so tempted by this. But let's continue. I think we don't have a substantial advantage here. Not enough to justify that. No, let's not do that. We'll wait for the terrorists. Maybe we'll stand a chance against them. At least Armenia is happy now. We will hopefully have a core in a few days. I think that was Thrace here. We are second and we actually get those benefits. Well, comrades, this is a good thing. We have actually gone up in the world and we're almost where we're supposed to be. Now you can see China is right behind us and we still have quite a distance to the US. So this is ideally one day where we will start attacking them, especially when they have justification on them, to just get some score away from them, for example, changing their government or destroying their bloc, as Comrade Must I suggested. But right now we are just going to lose, and lose score as well. But this is something good. Human Development Index, unhappiness goes down, army maintenance will go down substantially, and we have 30% more capacity in the army. So, well, you can see there's a substantial difference there. Well, it's a failure with the investment, but anyway. And our spies were caught again. No, that was in Latakia. So far we have failed against every single one of our attempts to make a core or claim a core in a neighboring country. This is really bad. I don't know what's going on with our spies. Somebody needs to get thrown in jail. And I think we don't have a weak situation in terms of our spies, do we? No, we don't actually even have the first level. Okay, never mind. That's why it keeps failing. Hey, we're hampered. We are absolutely hampered, but we'll try. Someone decreased relations in our bloc. Oh man, now they're all gonna leave. This is probably either Greece or Masharik. Probably Greece. They hate us the most. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, we're busy trying to improve relations with Azerbaijan, but I think Armenia is going to leave. We just improved the relations, so we can't do it again, and we just try to invest. Maybe if we help them, but we don't have the money, and I'm not going to make debt for that. If they want to leave us, they can leave us then. Youth paramilitary organization. In the spirit of a healthy and strong society, perhaps we should start a paramilitary organization for our youth. Militarism will go up and personal control will go up. Well, we can afford it and I think it's worth it in terms of militarism, so let it be thus. Come on, UAE. Azerbaijan has left us, so this improved relations was just too late. And it worked, but it's pointless now. Oh well. We'll just have to see. I wonder how long that effect will last of decreasing our relations. Okay, well, we improved with the UAE, so they are happy at least. But now who gets Mars? Germany gets Mars and Canada gets Phobos. And the UK is very close behind that. But in any case, let them do what they want to do. We still have the moon. It is what it is, I guess. Papua New Guinea, the US status in the stock market has been degraded. The UN is voting on anti-democratic operations, so that will be good for us. Come on, Armenia, really? Still can't afford it. And they left the bloc. Oh well, too bad then. Maybe we can make an investment in the UAE. Let's see if that works. We need more powerful bloc members than these. Maybe Russia will even now want to take them over. Then they must do what they want to do. It is a pity, but it is what it is, I guess. Immigration policy. Alright, now hold on right there. What about the ad hoc actions, the great offensive? This will cost us, but we can afford it right now. And this will give us Certainly more militarism, but the army attack modifier goes up by 1. So if we want to go after North Korea or Pakistan or somebody, then that will help us. We need to make up that score gap right now. Well, it's very interesting. Our bloc is breaking apart. What? Who? What? Where? India probably got nuked. Yes, and it was a success. Population, look at that. Good grief, 11,000. What is the total population of India? 126,000. So that was about 10% of their population killed in a nuclear attack. That is a war crime. Anyway, nothing I can do against China. So yes, the failure of the investment, it's not going well, comrades. At least we have the great offensive. Let's get into trouble. Let's attack somebody. Pakistan, maybe. Although, should we rather go for North Korea? Let's just look at unit numbers at this point. 14, 10 and 10. 21, no. We're going after North Korea. Let's see if we can at least turn them from totalitarianism to authoritarianism. Diplomacy, no, we still need to decrease our relations there, so let's do that. We're gonna lose probably. Hopefully not though. What can we do? No step back. That gives us an extra, well, 6 maintenance there from our action points, but still even more attack modifiers. Let's do it. We're gonna need every advantage we can get. More aircraft. Good. Come on. Okay, we've decreased relations. Let's begin. Just hold on here. So, do we actually... I think we will actually need the transports. If they are destroyed, then our troops will be stuck in North Korea. That is not a good thing, though. But we're still gonna do it. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do something about the North Korean regime once and for all, since apparently no one else has bothered. It's too quiet around here. Yes! Hold on. Come on. Where's the pop-up? Let's secure the front. And that's done. Let's do a frontal advance. No step back. Let's just wait with the research for a moment. Go before they get their ambush actions in place. Capture the key cities. Come on. No, they're trying to secure the front, but it seems they're losing. Alright, let's see what else we can research. Post-war rebuild. This we'll need afterwards, but do we need it right now? I don't think so. Green energy. Oh, I'm so tempted by that, but I cannot make more debt, so I'm waiting. Let's deal with this war first and accumulate a bit of money in the meantime. No, come on. Do something about this crazy dictatorship. We're doing it for the good of the world and our score, but we will leave that unmentioned. They've gone back to ambush actions. It might slow us down a little, but you see we're already doing quite well. Hold on. Failed and a new proposition. So what's happening in the UN? So the anti-democratic things seem to have failed. Oh well. Seems they're trying it again. Come on. Blitzkrieg here before the terrorists start planning something. No step back. India is also in the hit list now. The list seems to be growing. Russia twice. Come on, don't step back, don't step back. Extra infantry from the UAE. Okay, let's just pause here for a moment. The ambush thing seems to be slowing us down a bit. What is it that we can get out of the peace deal? So we've got 45% right now. To change their political system requires 70. Reduce the army 50%. What does that require? Also 50%. I don't want the province because that's annexing the whole country. No, I will try to get a political victory, so 70%. That is our goal. Let's hope we can get it. Come on. I think we should probably get some more units in the meantime. More aircraft. But still, try to save up some money. Come on. Any more troops? No. Occasionally the UAE might create more units, so I'm just pressing assign all from time to time to see if they can be brought in. Come on, don't destroy my transports though, please. That's really our Achilles heel. Terrorist hideout, you see now it starts. We found terrorists in Hindu Kush, but we're not going to start the attack there right now. Supply lines capture. Let's deal with North Korea first. We should have enough time to deal with that terrorism thing. And hopefully one day when we're strong enough we can start attacking the US, because they are now really our only competitor in terms of score. So whittling them down while building us up is really the ideal thing to do. Come on, I just need that 70%. Come on. The Kim dynasty is dead once and for all. Any high? Breakthrough, very high. Do it. Try to break through their lines. Kazakhstan finds a new ally in China. I guess they're all turning their backs on India right now. What did India lose from this war? Nothing I can see, so it must be a political defeat. Come on, breakthrough, breakthrough. That should go quite fast. Secret meetings. Articles about alleged secret meetings with another country is running in all the papers. A storm is brewing and we need to make a public statement. Now this is Iran. I think let's confirm the story. We'll lose score if we don't anyway, and that gives us a great deal of relations with Iran, so maybe we can get them into our bloc. Okay, one more victory from this and we should be able to get peace here. Okay, let's just say it is paused though. 7 aircraft and 8 armor. We could try to whittle that down and then obviously we'll have an advantage in all the various fronts of this war. But I'm just time conscious here because that terrorism thing is moving forward and they have quite a few units that we'll need to destroy. But okay, let's try and destroy some of their armor. Let's see if it works. Then just pause again. Go to Iran. Let's have a look. Are they in a block? It doesn't look like it, and they should be relatively strong. Well, relatively strong, I guess. And I don't want to go after them in any case. Is it possible to bring them into our block? Yes, but we'll need quite a few more units in the army. Now that is not impossible. We just have to watch that money because our other research is almost done, so we'll need the money for more research. I think let's just wait a little bit. We can do an improve relations for relatively cheaply, just to make sure it doesn't decay by the time we get the troops that we need. Come on, get that air. The clock is going crazy here, so time is almost up. Come on. So they have 8 armor right now, 8 units there, or 8 battalions or divisions of armor. It's probably just gonna be one of them gone. Yes, it's going to take a bit too long to whittle that down. So I think let's just try and do something like air supremacy. That's all we need. Then we should be able to make peace. We have other targets needing attention. Let's get some more infantry, just a few, and some more tanks. And let's see if the UAE is ready. Yes, they're contributing some more there. Alright, that's it. We should be able to make peace. Alright, Kim, whoever you are now, it shouldn't be Kim Jong-un anymore, but I'm sure it is another Kim. Will you accept a political victory? They refuse. How dare they? They are haughty and arrogant. Just pause. Well, we have to now keep fighting for a few more days before we can make another deal. So let's try capturing the roads. Since we have to wait, we might as well do more damage. How dare they? You see, it's all about them, the leadership there. We must get rid of them. We might lose this one, but we're just buying time anyway. Okay, so you won't... No, you must. I refuse. You will accept it. Then I'll beat it out of you. Don't worry. I know the terrorists are probably happy about this. Let's try taking the airfields, because technically we have air superiority. Should we just accept... Well, interventionism is dropping, so I think we're doing something right. Personal control is going up and militarism is going up, but we knew that would happen. So I'm going to accept that. Also then, let me just pause and lower the taxes. Yes, okay, so we're getting there slowly but surely. 3 days for the research to be finished. Alright, so just hold on. Let's have a look here. Can we go for the green energy? Yes, we can. We need to do this for the task towards the green energy focus, and this is more GDP growth, so I am happy about that. No, come on. One more victory and maybe they'll concede. Yes, 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 it's happening. Good. Alright. Now, will you listen? They know that they're gonna die if they surrender. The people are just gonna massacre them. But you have to accept it. I'm gonna beat it out of you. The Kim dynasty will fall in 2053. Let's hope not, but let's hope it's sooner rather than later. But in any case, come on. 5 more aircraft at least. This one is very much up in the air. But I think we might be able to do it. It is costly for them as well. Okay, let's just take care of the stock exchange. We need the money, we certainly do. India is still a big contributor here. During our last battle we captured an enemy general. Yes, more modifier for us. Diplomatic crisis, let's support South Korea since we are beating North Korea. And yes, it's all over. Okay, hold on. Pause right there. So, let's have a look. We are not in anyone's hit list here. So let's see if we can now, we obviously can enforce a political victory. It's a pity we can't do more than that. There's nothing to liberate and I'm not going to annex them. But we can't demilitarize them as well as enforcing political victory. That's above 100%. But in any case, we are kicking out the Kims and enforcing now, I guess it's not really a democracy yet, but at least it's authoritarian. So a new government for North Korea. And it is done. So, do we get any punishment? Doesn't look like it. Good. So, Comrade Must-I, you are doing well as the Interior Minister. Thank you. Now, let's just have a look. Well, you know, it's a slow process, but that bit of score is helping there. You can see China is now falling out of the bus, but Germany is quickly catching up because of the whole Martian thing there. But with the green energy and further conflicts and the terrorism thing and all that, we will soon become #1. And once our military is strong enough, we can just do something about the US. what's happening here anyway? Mexico is losing horribly. No surprise there. That would be us if we attacked them right now. But yes, now I'm just worried about this, comrades. This whole transporter thing. If you know a way around this, do let me know. Because if we continue attacking different places and our transports are destroyed, we will have an emergency situation here. But I can't get any more, and I can't buy them from anyone either. Sometimes we get a pop-up or something offering us a purchase of that, but I guess that might just happen once the transports are destroyed, but I don't want that to happen. But I guess now at this point it's too expensive for us to abandon our arms imports in favor of an arms industry. So we'll just have to double down on arms imports, I think, because this is not cheap to research. Just look at that. That one is 10,000, that one is another 10,000, another 10,000. So this one is 700 and 700. So you see, it's very much cheaper to go this way. Of course, we'll still need some research first, but maybe that will still be cheaper than 10,000. Where's the stealth one? 5,000. So you see, it is cheaper this way to import. But in any case, that's enough rambling for now. In the next episode, we attack the terrorists, but I think we can congratulate ourselves for at least improving the situation in North Korea. It's not a dramatic improvement, I'll admit, but it's a score improvement for us at least. So yes, now North Korea has a new dictator. In any case, thank you for watching. I hope you'll have a fantastic weekend, and that I'll see you next time in the next episode. I should just add the whole thing about the YouTube partnership thing. They are dropping me as a partner, but it affects us in absolutely no way because I have never monetized any of my videos. And of course, when they drop you as a partner, that's what it means. You can't monetize your videos anymore. That's because they're changing all the rules in light of all the scandals they've been experiencing lately. But now, I don't know, I should make another video about this because as somebody who is affected by this, I honestly don't really care because it's not changing anything for me. But there's something in the wording that they put out in their statement that doesn't sit well with me. Because they say by doing this they're protecting their community, and I don't know. But now, am I not part of that community? That's a bit, weird. As if you only count as part of the community when you are at 1,000 subscribers now. That's the new threshold anyway. It's not even about the whole partnership thing. It's just about the way they describe small channels now. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. So, see you next time and have a fantastic day.